Hi, welcome back to Old School Blues Guitar. It is time for the fifth and final lesson in my classic licks profile of Eddie Taylor. And we're focusing here on his shuffles in the key of A. And in this last lesson, we're going to take a look at some endings, end tags. How did he end his songs? A lot of his songs that I listened to ended with fade outs, where they would just fade out the band playing. There wasn't really a distinct end tag, but he does have a few songs where he does this. Bad Boy is one. And if you take a look at the song, I'm not going to play the exact guitar part ending here, but I'll take it from the 5 and then show you the ending of the song. It goes something like this. What he's doing there, he's just getting a long A position and picking it. And I'm kind of going back and forth between the first and second strings and the third string. And then what I hear is third string, second string with the first string too. So it's third string, he's getting the second and the first string, and then an A7. Something very close to that. So he gets to the end. Let's take it from the 5. And that's how he ends that tune, Bad Boy. Something very close to that. Really pretty simple. Our second end tag comes from Big Town Playboy. And this is in the key of B with the capo on the 2nd fret. And at the end, he does something like this. I can't hear it exactly, but I think I'm pretty close with this. So he gets to the end of the tune and does something like this. And what he's doing is this lick, which is like a lick you would do when you're playing an open E position, but we're in A position playing in the key of B with the capo. So we do this slide from the 5th to the 7th fret with the open first string. And then we're going to slide to the 5th fret to the 3rd fret of the second string. And I'm just going back and forth between the 4th fret of the 3rd string open and back. So the whole lick. And then I'm doing the same thing I did at the end of the first example from Bad Boy. I'm just going to get that long A position and pick the 3rd string and the 2nd and 1st string and go to the A7th shape, which is a B7. So that whole turnaround goes something like this, or the whole end tag. Or maybe, instead of doing the long A, just getting a regular A, picking the 3rd and the 2nd string, then the A7th, something very close to that. So one more time. There's another example of an Eddie Taylor end tag. Our third Eddie Taylor end tag is a single string run, and we're playing, this is from the tune Looking for Trouble. So we got the capo on the 1st fret playing in B flat. And he wraps up that tune with the little single string figure like this. So all I'm doing is going down the 1st position blues box, 6th fret of the 1st string, 9, 6 on the 2nd string. I'm going from the 8th fret of the 3rd string to the 6th fret of the 2nd string, 6th fret of the 3rd string to the 8th fret of the 4th string. Whoops, again. And then got there'll be a B 9th chord, B flat 9th, 1st position, ninth chord. So a little single string run. You could do all kinds of stuff here. You could do something like this. All kinds of stuff. But on that particular song, that's what he does. So there's another Eddie Taylor end tag. Our last Eddie Taylor end tag, there really aren't a whole lot of them. And I took this one from a tune called 13 Highway, which is one of his later recordings in the early 70s. And there's two or more guitars playing on this, and it's really hard to hear exactly what one particular guitar is playing. But I kind of got this idea for an Eddie Taylor-like end tag to end the shuffle. So let's say we're playing in A. I'll take it from the 5. So we get right there, and then we're going to do this. What I'm doing is just long bends on the 2nd string between the 5th fret and the 8th fret. And then to the 5th fret. And then 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then a quick 5, 6 on the 3rd string. So the whole turnaround. And then we do our 9th chord thing. B flat 9th, A9. So in context, that's what I hear, and I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's kind of, even if you don't play it exactly like that, it's kind of an idea for an end tag, and that's kind of what's going on. Again, you listen to it. It's from 13 Highway, from the album I Feel So Bad, I think is the name of the album. It's one of Eddie Taylor's later albums, but it's really, really good. So there are 4 ideas for ending Eddie Taylor songs. I'm sure there's other ways he did it, but those are 4 that I thought were kind of interesting. So that concludes my Classic Licks series for Eddie Taylor, the revised version. I will be back again in several months, and I'm going to take another one of my Classic Licks series. Thinking right now the Johnny Guitar Watson one, and I'm going to redo it and add some things and try to make it better for you. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you again in a few months. Take care.